If you ever see two lanterns moving toward you in the fog, and only one of them is yours, run. Don't call out. Don't wait to see who's holding the other one, because in the town of Hollow Creek, there was a rule older than anyone could explain. Never answer a lantern you don't recognize. The town sat at the edge of a forest so thick that sunlight gave up trying to reach the ground by midday. Travelers carried their own lanterns after dark, small, steady flames bobbing along the road. But on the foggiest nights, a second light would sometimes appear, far off, swinging gently like someone walking with a slight limp. And the moment you saw it, you'd feel something strange, a pull, warm, familiar, like comfort calling your name. They called him the Lantern Man. No one had seen his face and lived to describe it the same way twice. Some said his coat was too long for his body. Others said there was no body at all, just the coat, the lantern, and the limp. But everyone agreed on one thing. If his light got close enough to yours, your flame would quietly go out. And so would you. A boy named Elias didn't believe any of it, until the night his little sister, Wren, didn't come home. The whole town searched the forest, lanterns swinging, voices calling into trees that swallowed sound whole. Elias gripped his own lantern so tight his knuckles ached until he saw it. A second light, far between the trees. Low, swaying, exactly the height his sister would hold a lantern. "Wren?" he called. The light swayed as if nodding. His feet started moving before his mind agreed to it. Branches scraped his arms. His own flame, he noticed distantly, had begun to shrink. The forest floor seemed to tilt toward that light, pulling him forward. "Wren, is that you?" The light bobbed closer. For one heartbeat, he thought he saw a shape behind it, a coat, far too long. He stopped walking, not because he was brave, because something simpler occurred to him. Wren never stayed quiet. Even hiding just to annoy him, she couldn't last 10 seconds without laughing and giving herself away. This light hadn't said a single word. "You're not her," he whispered. The lantern swayed once more, slower, almost disappointed. Then it began drifting toward him, faster now, the limp gone entirely. Elias ran. He didn't look back because some part of him knew that looking back was exactly what it wanted. He ran until his own lantern was the only light left in the world, until he burst out of the tree line into the search party's torches and collapsed into his grandmother's arms. They found Wren 20 minutes later, twisted ankle, stuck in a ditch, hoarse from shouting into fog too thick to carry her voice. That night, by the fire, Elias asked the question sitting wrong in his chest. Why did it look like her? How did it know? His grandmother was quiet for a long moment. "It doesn't know anything about Wren," she finally said. "It only knows you. It reached into the part of you that was already afraid, already hoping, and it built her out of that. The Lantern Man doesn't carry a light, Elias. He carries a mirror. He shows you exactly what you need to see to keep walking toward him." Then how did I know to stop? Because for 1 second, you listened to what you knew instead of what you wanted to be true. That's all it takes. Fear makes us run toward comfort without checking if it's real. The bravest thing you did wasn't the running. It was that 1 second before, when you noticed something didn't add up, even though every part of you wanted it to. Elias never went looking for second lights again. But he never forgot that the most dangerous thing in that forest wasn't a coat, or a limp, or a lantern. It was how desperately people want back what they're afraid they've lost, and how easily that wanting can be turned into a leash, leading them quietly into the dark. So if you ever see two lights in the fog, and only one is yours, remember Elias. Check what's calling you first. Then decide whether to walk.